We're going to ask for your financial assistance tonight. I'm asking you to dig deep, and whatever you can give will be appreciated, and of course we need your aid. The reason is to do these programs, we have to start where we are. Now, this won't be the only form of compensation, or I should say of money that we'll be working on. As Pop knows, and none of you do, we already have grants out for astronomical sums of money. But it takes time to generate those. And you have to be willing to do what you have to do until you get to the point, good evening, Harry, that you can operate on that level. So what you do is you go to your friends and say, dig in your pockets and please help us. You feed them. Hopefully the food makes them feel better about reaching for their wallet. And then you hope that they will chip in enough so that you can keep the program moving. If you can't, you can't. And ain't nobody mad. Everybody knows what type times are like. But if you can, we will ask for your help. And I brought my favorite basket for that purpose, and we brought it tonight. And I'm going to ask Larry. Larry, you got money, man. Pass the basket, please. Larry will come around and write huge checks. You can either make them out to the AABCDI, or you can make them out to African American Business and Community Development Initiative. Yes, ma'am.
You were speaking.
Yes, ma'am.
About what you're going to do for the guys.
Yes, ma'am.
But there happen to be ladies here too.
Excellent.
What's in it for us?
Excellent. I'm glad you asked that question. And Lumpy, I knew you would. The answer to that question is very simple. We want to structure the classes first with the men. The following year, we'll start the female classes. Crystal Hobson has already agreed to come in for security purposes at that point. We won't do co-ed classes to begin. But Chris is going to come in, and she's also getting her Toastmaster skills up so she can speak like Willie. They are professional speakers, you know. So they'll be doing their thing.
So you're saying the women have to wait a year?
The women will wait a year, yes, because we've got to get the structure working first. We could have started with young ladies, but we're 5 guys, so we're pregnant.
Okay.
All right.
You spoke about the men showing their underpants.
Yes, ma'am.
Which I think is
oh, it's hideous.
But with the women showing their bust,
I was about to say, they come out in a Brazil or a bustier, and that's all they got on.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, and I'm glad you said that. A quick story for you, ladies and gentlemen. A young lady came to the Taste of Chicago, Jim Hoffman, and she was wearing, I kid you not, it was like a brassiere. I guess it was a lace outfit, but it was like a brassiere. It was black. And then she had on a pair of like hot pants that were also lace. So the only thing in them that was solid was right over the nipples and right over the crotch. Everything else was open. So it left nothing to imagination. There are 2 million of us out there. And I thought, and the girl was extremely shapely. So I went down the block to get something, and when I came back up, she was cussing her brother out because he had grabbed her by the chest and grabbed her. And I thought, you know, I'm just glad he got to it before I did, because, you know, I was there. I was like, man. But, you know, after she cussed him out, I was like, I'm going to leave this alone, you know. Hey, Pop, I didn't touch him, but I understand. You know, it's one of those things.